Hello and welcome to lesson 4. In the last lesson we had a good look at visuals, and in this lesson we'll focus on the vocal elements of your presentation. Like visuals, vocals can have a big impact on how you get your message across and on how you engage your audience. In this lesson, we'll cover volume, speed, emphasis, and pause. Different elements of how to use your voice in giving presentations. So for volume, is it good to have a loud voice the whole time? Maybe not. It's actually important to have variety in the volume as you speak. This helps to keep the audience engaged, and you can use it to get your message across more clearly. It's interesting that you don't have to speak loudly all the time. For example, you can talk about an important point or an important point. By whispering on stage, you can actually really capture your audience's attention. So put some variety into the volume. If you have a soft voice, take some of those tips about breathing. Get more oxygen into your body. Get your breathing from your abdomen to help you with your voice volume. Speed. Now, in the same way as volume, if you speak at the same speed the whole time, it can get a little boring. So, vary the speed. When you're talking about something exciting, you can speed up, or you can slow down to make an important point. Variety is good for the audience. It helps to keep the audience interested and engaged. Then emphasis. Put emphasis on the important words. I especially recommend that you put emphasis on numbers. Keep them really clear to help the audience understand. For example, there's only a small difference between 13 and 30. Sometimes it's difficult for the audience to catch the difference. So make sure you say 13 or 30 to make it easy for the audience to understand and to avoid misunderstandings. And the last one is pause. Pausing is good because it gets your audience's attention. It gives the audience a chance to absorb what you're saying, and it gives you a moment to think about what you're saying. Now, my favorite example of the power of the pause was actually when I was first receiving presentation skills training. We were in a group and we each had to stand at the front of the group and give a presentation. And we were being recorded with a video camera. Now, I was very, very nervous at this time. And I started speaking, but then I forgot what I should say next. And there was this huge pause in my mind as I was panicking, trying to remember what to say next. And then I started to speak again. After that, we were watching the video as a group, and I was thinking, this is terrible. Why do we have to watch the video in front of the group? But then I saw the video, and I saw myself speaking. I spoke, I paused, and I continued. And actually, it looked like I was pretty confident. It was so strange for me that the panic that was going on inside didn't show on the outside. So this was a huge learning for me that the pause is really powerful. And I encourage you to use the pause when you present too. In this lesson, we've covered volume, speed, emphasis, and the powerful pause. So next steps, go through the Lesson 4 workbook, take a video of your presentation so far, and this time use the vocals checklist to assess yourself. Thank you.